Welcome back to Everything Tesla Stock, everyone. In response to the recent inflation and manufacturing disruptions, Tesla has been taking steps to improve the situation. Without a doubt, Tesla is attempting to increase the value of its stock in addition to overcoming all of these obstacles. The EV company has had some difficult months recently, and there have been several ups and downs in the stock price as well. But as of late, it appears that the stock value is increasing. Given the numerous attempts to increase output, this is hardly shocking. These encouraging patterns might persuade current investors to hold off on selling their holdings and entice new ones to go on board. Is a significant development for Tesla imminent? Let's investigate. To be informed about everything Tesla is up to, remember to like, subscribe, and switch on notifications on our channel before we get started. For years, Tesla has been at the forefront of the electric vehicle market, dazzling everyone with its incredible inventions and promising even more in the future. The automaker has outperformed all of its rivals in amazing ways, despite the different market obstacles. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has disclosed a number of ongoing projects. The Tesla CEO, who was voted the richest man in the world, isn't letting up when it comes to watching Tesla reach amazing industry milestones. It goes without saying that these actions can raise the value of the company's shares in addition to helping to scale the profit margins. It is no secret that Tesla leads the electric vehicle (EV) market, particularly in the US, where the market for EVs is still heavily reliant on Tesla's manufacturing and shipping. Despite the fact that more electric cars are beginning to be sold, it was inevitable that Tesla would lose customers. But thankfully, that hasn't happened. In an attempt to offset the fall in its market share, Tesla is expanding the number of cars it delivers. Not only has Tesla expanded its vehicle manufacturing and delivery capacity domestically, but also internationally. Since it began production, Tesla has produced more than 3 million vehicles, according to Musk. 1 million of them have been produced at the company's Shanghai factory, the CEO also disclosed in a recent tweet. This was to be expected given Tesla's ongoing attempts to increase car production and deliveries, especially in light of the fact that the business shipped roughly 254,695 vehicles in the second quarter of this year. When it comes to auto production, Tesla has been operating at maximum capacity, and investors are hopeful that more will follow. After revealing that the Tesla semi-truck will begin arriving this year, Musk increased investors' expectations even more. The 2017 vehicle was repeatedly postponed, even though Tesla had stated that production would begin in 2019. Luckily, despite the slim chance of vehicle arriving this year, the company's CEO disclosed that volume production will begin in 2020. Musk warned investors not to expect any new products in 2022, but the carmaker did establish a mega charger station at its Modesto site, which gave some investors cause for optimism. As more vehicles are on the road, Tesla will probably maintain its leadership position in the EV sector and draw additional investors to its stock. A major element that could raise the company's stock price in addition to improving automobile deliveries is the anticipated split of its shares. A number of Tesla supporters have expressed optimism about a potential rise in the stock price, following the company's announcement of a likely 3-for-1 stock split. This is to be expected, as the stock rose following Tesla's most recent stock split in 2020. Tesla's stock was selling at about $1,300 per share prior to that split, and it eventually shot up to a record high of $2,000 per share. After the 5-for-1 split, the value of Tesla's stock nearly doubled over the course of the next year. It is reasonable to conclude that investors' expectations are somewhat met. Similarly, Tesla is not going to be the first business to divide its shares. Prominent corporations such as Google, Amazon, and Apple have already implemented stock splits, all of which produced favorable outcomes. Apple has split its stock 5 times since going public, while Google and Amazon divided their shares 20-1 in July and June, respectively. Based on the impact of the stock split on these companies, Tesla might anticipate a comparable outcome. Tesla disclosed at the time of the announcement that shareholder approval was needed for the 3-for-1 split. Fortunately, this split was approved by Tesla's shareholders during its annual meeting on August 4, 2022. According to the manufacturer, the stock price drop should make Tesla's common shares more affordable for individual investors. If this turns out to be successful, that would undoubtedly be a huge victory for Tesla. Tesla has begun taking steps to establish another gigafactory in Canada. Even though supporters of the EV maker are still delighted by the company's latest gigafactory in Berlin, Germany, the federal minister of Canada responsible for industry, research, and innovation met with the corporation recently to discuss this matter. According to recent reports, Musk said during a corporate meeting that Tesla is considering locations in North America. Earlier in August, during Tesla's annual shareholders meeting, he again brought up this subject. Are you curious where Tesla's next gigafactory is located? To discover out, you better keep watching. Without a doubt, constructing a gigafactory in Canada will help Tesla reach its electric vehicle manufacturing goals and increase sales for the carmaker. With more money coming in, Tesla will be able to innovate even more to maintain its position as the industry leader in autos, not just in the nations where it operates, but also internationally. However, despite its best efforts to increase car manufacturing, Tesla is still vulnerable to the negative impacts of inflation. The CEO of the firm claims that commodity and component costs for Tesla are trending lower, indicating that the world economy has passed its peak inflationary period. Tesla has raised the price of certain of its vehicles to offset the high cost of manufacture in reaction to the rising rate of inflation. It's still unclear if inflation would hurt the manufacturer more than anticipated, despite Musk's assertions that he can see where prices are going in the long run and that it will eventually decline quickly. It goes without saying that inflation and a lack of production resources have had a significant negative impact on the EV market overall as well as on Tesla. Following the opening of these facilities, Musk said that the company is having difficulty increasing output at its plants in Texas and Berlin. The company's production level has not increased as much as investors and Tesla bulls had anticipated. Musk disclosed that supply chain and production problems are causing the factories to lose money. Fortunately for Tesla, things at its Shanghai facility have changed slightly recently. The EV business claims that after modernizing its production lines, output surged and its Model 3 and Y cars delivery wait times in China decreased. In related developments, Tesla and Panasonic Holdings have agreed to increase battery output for electric vehicles by roughly 10% by 2024. The Japanese corporation intends to increase production efficiency in its U.S. operations in addition to its Osaka factory, where it already produces batteries for Tesla. A significant obstacle for electric vehicle EV businesses such as Tesla is the scarcity of batteries, which has caused significant delays in the automaker's main projects. One such project is the anticipated semi-electric truck, which was originally scheduled for release in 2022 but was postponed due to issues with the battery supply chain. We certainly hope that Tesla's alliance with Panasonic will enable the business to get past one of its biggest production obstacles, as investors clearly hope. Tesla is still causing waves in the business despite the difficulties in the market. Tesla's stock price is rising, albeit very quickly, and to the positive in contrast to many of its rivals who are finding it difficult to stay afloat. A number of market variables have also proven to be quite advantageous for Tesla, particularly with regard to its planned gigafactory in Canada. Advanced mineral projects for lithium, graphite, and vanadium are located in Canada, which is also a major producer of copper, nickel, and cobalt for the world market. Given Tesla's strong need for these resources, a supply chain agreement for battery manufacturing in Canada is probably in the works.